I re-downloaded DVD after a while, right? And I'm on my own. So yeah, today will be me going stupid and me going dumb. And sorry for that video playing in the background. I forgot I was watching that. If y'all don't know, there's a dude called Chase the Bro. He does pretty goated videos. I'm not gonna lie. For agitation. He does like Elden Ring and stuff, right? And or mainly he does Souls games. He was doing DB or not DB3, DS3 for the longest time, and then the servers are down for DS3, I believe, right now. So he is exclusively playing he's pretty funny streaming right now, I'm pretty sure. Which is alright. Cool. Alright, here's the funny stupid build. Wait, did they change this? Whoa. Huh? Did they change Thrill of the Hunt? Okay, I gotta look this up. Because I remember Thrill of the Hunt being able, like, whenever they tap it, you see it. Thrill of the Hunt nerf. What? Wait, what? They removed the notification? Why? Like Survivor penalty not applies, but cleansing and blessing actually. Penalty stacks. The loud noise notification. Bruh. What? I didn't even read it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a funny build, you know? Because Retribution and Undying. And then Thrill, so I can see them, you know? So Retribution, they're a good old oblivious. They can't hear anything. And I pull up behind you. Just go with my ambush here. You know? I thought that'd be a fun thing. So that's cringe. That's cringe. And it was literally just for tapping it. Like it was just a notification. It wasn't like it showed their aura or anything. Darn. That kind of ruins the stupid build I had. Well, I guess I guess we can throw like a different hex on there if I have other hexes. I guess Blood Favor? No, we'll do Barbecue. We'll do Barbecue because it's useful. We'll do Party Streamers and more stupid add-ons. We have currently stupid, but I want more stupid. No pallets and hindered? I guess that could work. Guarantee a hit, kinda-ish, because hindered doesn't. I forget. I need to look for these things. Still not exactly caught up on what all is new in DBD. What is hindered? That's Mark. location. The player started a party with you. I guess we'll join. We'll join. Alright. Hello.
What?
I'm surprised you were still in here. Last
Oh my
time.
god.
Last time.
Hey,
I
we're
didn't
not
join
gonna talk
within
about
like
that.
10 seconds and you left. Like,
You weren't doing anything on our PS4, so I thought, maybe he's doing something else.
I was watching TV.
See,
Yep, I was
and that's my
watching.
mistake. Also, I bought a book.
You bought a book.
I
That's
know how to read,
wild.
alright?
You know how to read?
I know, right?
Dear God.
But it's not any book.
What book?
The book.
The Bible or?
Fuck no. I'm atheist.
Oh no, I figured you wouldn't
Only
buy.
reason I'd buy the Bible is to make fun of it.
Well, I figured you would buy it so that if Kira's parents ever like, oh, what Bible version do you read? You could be like, King James.
Prince Henry.
Obama. Reagan. Starts naming off like
Henry Ford.
Beethoven.
God.
Oh yeah. Wait, do you have DVD?
I have it. I just haven't downloaded it because I fucking hate it. I don't hate it, but I just get really bored.
Imagine.
It's too confusing.
How?
I don't know. The perks are confusing.
How?
It's because like people keep criticizing my shit, bro.
How? What
I don't know. I think something makes sense. Like I'm gonna go an all generator build, and then it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that?
That's not a. That's just
Just
some people's personal preference.
yeah, my brother, he's basically gone like semi-professional,
In DVD.
pretty much, or at least he used to. Now he just plays Rust and Lego Star Wars.
That's
and-
cat. Smell the cat.
He hasn't played DBD in a few months, or at least I haven't seen him play.
I will tell you this.
Now he just plays Rust, Lego Star Wars, and Apex.
That sounds like your brother. That's why he's like, play DVD. I didn't expect that.
Oh yeah, I did something. Oh fuck, wait, did I? Fuck, I don't want to rub it off.
Is that then?
Okay, so basically, my bow was breaking apart a little bit. The strings was kind of unwinding, which is not very good. You know where the bow is. And so obviously I bought wax, just in case, you know, just in case this would happen. And so I didn't know how much to put, and so I watched like a 10-minute video and I said, fuck it, and it worked.
Yeah.
So I'm accomplished.
Oh yeah.
I'm quite happy about it. But the thing is that my bow has like a string cover on it. It's not the string itself, but it's on top of the string.
Yeah.
And I know I shouldn't wax that, but I'm curious if I could.
What would happen?
Yeah, what would happen? I don't want to risk the string, because then I'd have to put on a new string, which would be a big pain in the ass. But what would happen?
What would occur?
Do I have to risk going to a bow shop to figure out? Maybe. There is a bow shop that's like 2 miles away, which is
It's for a person.
about what? That's an hour walk.
Oh yes. The classic.
Because it takes me half an hour to get to a mile.
Where's this person even at?
I do want to go to a bow shop because the bow shop that's here has a range.
Yes.
And I need to sight in my bow and actually fix the goddamn limb bolts that my grandpa broke. Yeah, that's the thing.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna start giving people my bow. I told him to turn the goddamn limb bolts. He said, here, let me get the drill.
Bro.
I just wanted it to be 40 pounds. 35 pounds. That's all I wanted, bro. That's all I wanted. Yeah. Demolish the fucking limb bolts. So now I need his drill to turn it.
Hold on.
So at this point, I feel like it was sabotage. But he gave me $100 when he visited, so
Yeah. Nice.
Grandparents do grandparent things.
Grandparents doing grandparent things.
A lot going on. Not a lot going on, but oh my god, that's right. Next week is gonna be interesting.
Why is that?
Because me and Kerr are planning to go on a quote-unquote date, I guess. I don't know.
Ooh!
It's just, we're gonna go to main event, alright? So we're just gonna fuck around. If you know what main event is.
You're gonna go fill the whole wall.
Do you know what that is?
Wall! I'm assuming it's the chorus thing.
Fuck. Okay, do you know what main event is?
I assume it's the main event of something?
It's just an enormous place where you could just play a bunch of shit.
Oh.
You wanna play laser tag? Go ahead. Wanna bowl? Go ahead. Wanna play pool? Go fuck yourself. You need a bar? I got you.
Did you say polio?
I did not say polio. Oh my fucking god. Is that song's name?
Polio? Oh yeah.
Why?
My favorite song, Polio.
I love polio. Yeah, tell that to someone in an iron lung.
Tell it to FDR. How's that song go again?
Don't you hate it when fighter jets lag midair? Shut that bitch down. You know what's funny? I just love the innovation of things and how simply stupid, how simple it is to the point where it's just funny.
Yeah.
Because when heat-seeking missiles were invented, basically they just shoot at whatever's hottest.
Yes.
And so we had the idea, okay, let's get some flares because they're bright as shit, they're hot as shit. It's gonna be fun. And then we reinvented heat-seeking missiles to follow something that's even hotter, so the missile doesn't get confused. And so our solution was to make hotter flares.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's been much change since.
Well, yeah, because they probably just were like, they're just gonna keep.
How do we make them even hotter?
It's like they're just gonna keep making better flares every time we do this. This is kind of pointless.
Either better flares or better missiles.
One or the other.
Gosh.
My brother
was trying to argue with me that tanks are useless now.
What?
Yeah, he was trying to argue with me that tanks are useless, so I told him a shit ton about British, Russian, American tanks.
Yeah.
And why they're still relevant.
Yeah,
and
you
why
have
Russian tanks are just shit.
Yeah, there's tanks that are anti-tank. You got tanks that are anti-missile. You got tanks are versatile.
Yeah, you gotta have howitzer tanks. You can have anti-air tanks. A bunch of shit.
Oh yeah, I learned how to do something a bit better.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, so that's what that melody is. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C. No, this is E. E, A, B, C, D, E. D, C. So this is like, what, C? So it's C, and then A. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is E. This is not a G, this is an E.
E.
So I guess this is F.
I'm just eject, honestly. Dude, what if there were ejector seats? That would be so cool. Why don't they have ejector seats? That would be great. Oh Oh well, actually, I think these are ejection seats. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, they are ejection seats. Just looking at it.
I'm getting better at zipping around the piano though, because that is like without like having my hands concrete on it. So it's getting better. It's getting.
AK never loses.
AK never loses unless it's in a battle for price.
Unless Russia made a shitty new AK, which they did. They kind of terminated the old AK-12 and made a new AK-12.
AK-12, but worse.
Exactly, because basically you can't get a long grip on it.
Yeah.
But honestly, the best part of it is the magazines. They made new magazines. It's great.
Okay.
Because they're windowed, and it has a little flat spot on it, so in case you're going prone, you actually have a flat spot to lay on, so your gun's stable.
I see. I hear them.
And yeah, there's a bunch of other things that kind of suck about it, but isn't it? I'm not. There's a whole video on it. There's a dude named Brandon Herrera, who's also known as the AK guy. He did a whole review on it, and it's pretty good. But yeah, no AK-12. In summary, side.
Alright.
The worst thing about it
Yep.
is the fire selection. Cause
does it not have like burst or something? Or...
No, it has burst. So it has safety, full auto, no safety, single fire, burst, full auto. Okay. But the thing about it is that you know how basically the AK-12 or the AK platform in general, the whole thing about it is, you get to like just flip it down, so you don't have to like fidget with a tiny lever. So you just flip the entire side of it down. The thing about it is that the cool thing about it is that there's a little protruding piece of metal that basically lets you do it a little quicker. So you don't have to like, I don't know how to describe it, but it makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
The thing about it is that there's a tiny piece of metal that's supposed to stop it from going past where it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work. And so basically, you can flip the fire selection switch all the way down to your trigger, to the point where it's super fucking hard to get to your triggers. So if you panic and accidentally flip it too far down, you're fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, the gun still works, but makes things a little difficult.
Okay.
And so they might want to fix that.
Yeah.
That's probably the worst issue.
Take my phone off the internet, Mom. I'm a little spatty.
No, but wait, Carousel.
I suppose you could do that and do whatever you want. Sneaky.
Whoa.
I was gonna scream penis at the top of my lungs for no reason. I don't know.
You should like do that. Sounds hilarious.
Oh, I don't want to hurt my throat. Oh god. I mean.
Whoa.
Oh, the irony.
Penises hurt your throat? Whoa. Whoa.
The penis hurt my throat.
Did you say na 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 boo boo? Wait, what?
No.
Na 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 boo boo mama.
Penis. Where is he? Oh, he's on the roof.
Are you sure that's all they do? They just hurt your throat?
Oh, okay, well that sucks.
Ah, so you suck them, I understand.
Huh? Oh, you asshole. You're just choosing what you want to hear.
You're choosing what you're sucking too.
I do not. Wait, do I? I don't know. Do I choose what I suck and do not suck?
I'm like, if you don't, that sounds a little
That's kind of weird, man.
From Mr. Worldwide, from the third world.
It's Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305.
No, they broke my totem, and I have this hex that if they break the totem, it shows their auras for like 30 seconds, and I'm playing Blight.
Oh god.
So I can zoom around the map. I saw somebody getting healed. I saw someone getting healed and immediately from like top
Target
row,
acquired.
Target acquired, started running for him.
And no grenades. Ah, shit, I think I actually did it. I didn't. Okay, well, I just need health. I'm at like 6 health. At 18 health. Heal! Why don't I have syringes? Syringes are surprisingly helpful. I feel like they should do in this game. I feel like they should do the same thing as they did in Battlefield 5. Just have a little pouch, so you can at least heal a little bit. Maybe it's like a downgraded syringe, so you can have one of those at least. That would help a lot. Well, I fucking died.
Well, dang. You're right there. Alright, well, let's see.
Whatever. Okay.
Survey says...
No.
Ah, that's where they are. Okay.
Survey says they're dead.
Survey says your mom is, in fact, homosexual.
What's wrong with being homosexual?
Nothing is wrong with being homosexual. It is just a fact that your mother is, in fact, homosexual.
Damn it! Oh, I almost got him.
Mark, are you trying to preface that homosexual is wrong?
No? Question?
You seem like a very terrible person to be around. You are a bad influence on my children. Never talk to me
Oh my
again.
god. This establishment, I will have this establishment closed on Twitter.
Because you, in fact, did insult my grandma. Yes, indeed.
Confusion?
Your personal opinions do not matter to me, as they are just but suggestions. It's Claudette.
Just like the Geneva Convention.
Geneva Convention? The Geneva Suggestion.
Oh, that's great. I hate my other glasses, man.
I thought you were about to say, I hate the Geneva Convention. I thought that's what the words are about to pop out of your mouth.
Man, I hate the Geneva Convention.
Yeah.
Let people do what they want. Flamethrowers,
Yeah.
shotguns, nukes.
Artillery on what's it called? On
What? You can't
paratroopers?
use flak on paratroopers? Fine.
They're fine. Don't let them be.
They're fine. They deserve it.
Yeah, they're dropping in from the sky. What else am I supposed to shoot at them with? This, like, AK? Nah, they're
Quick,
too far
Harry,
away.
give me the M4. I can't use the 20 mil.
Yeah. Can't use appropriate firearms. Like, there's like 30 of them in the air. I got 30 bullets in a mag. Like, what do I do if they have a gun? Like, what? 30 of them, they have a gun? I have one gun. What am I
have
supposed to...
one gun.
I have to
But it's
John
good.
Wick it. I have to, like, John
Oh
Wick
my
it all
God.
my bullets.
What
Like,
if
come
John
on.
Wick was given artillery?
That would be scary, bro. Because, like, he has, like, a 95% shot accuracy. It's...
Seriously?
Yeah. Like...
Holy shit.
Like, somebody was watching, the movie and they counted how many missed. And, like, how many he got.
He's at 95% shot accuracy.
It's
That's
something.
crazy.
It's something like that. It's big number.
That man does not miss.
That is
When
no
he
man.
does,
That is a beast.
That is. I was about to say La Bruja, but that's my choir teacher, my old one.
La Bruja, you mean,
She called herself a witch. It was fun.
I'm trying to think. What's the word that they use to describe, Wick? The Russians?
He was called the Boogeyman.
Well, yeah, but,
How do you
Lassen,
say it in Russian?
No, there's, Baba Yaga. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, Baba Yaga.
Yeah. The devil. Or the
Wait, what?
boogeyman.
The Boogeyman.
The
He was the guy you said to kill the fucking Boogeyman.
Why did you kill this man's dog?
And steal his goddamn car.
We could have been chilling.
I like how he says to his son, "I'm not gonna protect you," proceeds to protect him.
Yeah. Well, the first thing he does is he, like, offers. He says, "Hey, Wick. How's it doing,
Hey,
buddy?
man.
Don't kill
How
my
you doing?"
family. But I have an offer. If you want... My controller's being stupid. If you want, man, I
Hey,
can, like,
man.
get you a
Hey,
new
Wick.
dog. I can get you
Wait,
a
he
new
did that?
wife. I can get you a brand new, even better car. Actually, I can get my son to return the car. And like, if you want, you can like maybe like kill my son. That's less like child support I have to pay.
Oh my god.
It's like, isn't he 18? Yeah, I have to support him financially because he doesn't work. That's like my biggest thing about like all these shows where they have like these like crime bosses and their kids, right? You know, these crime bosses are looking at their expenses, and they look at their expenses, which is probably called like entertainment, and it's just for their kids. They're probably looking at it going, dear God, these children are expensive.
Here you go. Here, have a platinum card. Now go fuck off.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to deal with you. I only had you because I need someone to inherit my crimes. And I swear to God, Jimmy. I swear to God, Jimmy, if you fail within the first year, I'm killing you myself.
They would definitely do
that. That was some big old lag. I wonder what it looks like to them. I'm lagging that much. Well, my connection... It's peer-to-peer, is it not? Or is this dedicated servers now? I don't know. Yeah, this one's closest. They're probably gonna go open the other one.
I'm gonna put the time power rounds.
I bet they're just leaving. I think it's build on it.
Alright, sir. We are going. There is someone up here. Forgot where.
Alright. Well, darn.
Another.
I don't know why. It's notes like that that actually kind of make me feel like it's... I don't know why. I like this note a lot. And then there's the alternate, which I like. There's also, but this just has the tone is like just.
It was easy.
Well, do you know where your penis is?
Yeah. Dude, okay. I was legitimately so close to screaming at Kira.
Why?
Sometimes her stupidity amazes me. Because, I mean, in general, she's not that dumb. But when it comes to, like, really simple topics, oh my god.
Describe your frustration in quantifiable means as an example within the situation in which this occurred.
We were talking about something. I forgot what it was, but it led up to anal.
Okay.
Something. And she said, wait, I'm pretty sure you can still get pregnant from anal.
No. What?
Yeah. And she was confused. And so she was telling me, no, look it up. And I was explaining to her the entire fucking bodily anatomy as she was saying to look it up. And so, yeah.
Okay, well, my condolences. But the only way she would be able to get pregnant from that is if it dripped into her pussy. That is the only
that's what
way.
I was thinking. And at some point, I just got tired, and I just like whispered her, then let's do anal. Come on. Let's test it out. Come on.
What'd she say?
Didn't say anything. She didn't accept the challenge.
She didn't accept the challenge? You should have told her, what are you scared of? Your colon?
Yeah. So, sometimes she's a little special.
She seems quite special.
It's only in like things that require
Common sense.
a little bit of knowledge and common sense. But like in school, she's a fucking genius. Ish. She's like top 10% in chemistry and shit. But she doesn't know anything about drawing. So yeah.
Well, that's how Warren
it
is.
hurts to listen to.
That's how Warren is. However, Warren is like that for like societal things. Like if you asked Warren what gas means, he's gonna go, "It's gas." Yeah, it's Chase. Chase knows what gas is. You know? Mark, do you know what gas is?
Depends what kind of gas you're talking about.
It's gas, bro.
The first thing I think of is gasoline.
Well, there's gasoline and then there's gas.
Gas as in the state of matter.
What? You don't know. You don't know.
Like vape gas or some shit?
Huh?
Like, man, I've heard gas put in a lot of terms.
Gas, 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 gonna step on the gas. Gas, gas, gas.
That's BM,
The gas in this situation is an illegal drug, or it's legal in it's illegal in a few states. So what is it, Mark?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. There's a lot of explosions.
It is a drug that is legal in a few states.
Weed.
Yes. Gas is weed.
I've never heard it called that.
And smoke some gas.
I've never heard weed called gas.
Really?
I've heard vapes called gas.
I could have done this easy. I could have just you there. But I had the style.
God fucking damn it. My legs hurt. I hit leg day for the first time in a while.
You fool. You actually...
My legs hurt.
Where is this person?
He's so cute.
They slowly absorb it, and that actually feeds him. We're gonna go and clean off this little guy, and we're gonna make sure he's nice and hydrated.
I don't know what. Now I do.
When I grow up, I want a tortoise. One, they're adorable, and two, I want to see if I can outlive it. Gas, gas, gas. I'm going to step on the gas.
And smoke some
Tonight.
weed.
Fitness. If you're not fit, get out there, run, work out, don't die, guys.
Good job. Stop that.
Yeah. No.
Well, nah, some random guy. Is that the Green Goblin one?
No. It's just a bunch
look
of mob. It's just a bunch of mob boss skeletons.
Look up, Harry Potter smokes, some gas.
Harry Potter smokes some gas.
Yeah. There's 2 parts to it. It's beautiful.
Harry Potter smokes weed. Squidward smokes weed.
See, it means weed.
Pass me the spliffing door. This wizard weed you got from bag would be some gas. I'm Merlin, bruh. I know, but go easy, bruv. I like to smell with dilly weed to get some mermaid pussy. Being the chosen one brings lots of anxiety and depression.
What?
Typical Weasleys, bringing the med pack to the function. That's enough, Mr. Malfoy. Let us continue with the lesson. Today's potion is a powerful concoction known to the Muggles as lean. Says only dark wizards can sip the dark potion. I don't know about this, Harry. Shut the fuck up and sip this shit, nigga. I think blatantly. I'm faded off the walk. This shit wild, bruh. Ron, you good, slime? Harry, I'm bugging out. I think Professor Snape slipped me a pug. That was a Flintstone gummy, bruh. This is where you get to know witches.
What?
Albus, Michael Potter and his friends with some mid-ass hope. Most likely given to them by Sirius Pack. How do we proceed? First of all, nigga, you don't go running up on a real nigga snitching like that.
What?
Look, nigga, pipe down. Now, since Harry was able to sip pure walk without bugging, he was ready to face the up.
Shut up, name.
He is ready for the Elder Blunt. Be serious. He is only a boy. The Elder Blunt is the loudest shit ever rolled. Indeed, it is the same gas that we used on Tom Middle all those years ago. Therefore, only it can stop the talk loud. By the way, you're trying to hit this shit, bro. It'll quell your nervousness. Alright, superb. Severus, stay with me. I need you to give me a ride to 7-Eleven. I got elementaries, bro.
Oh my god.
If you want me to keep twerking on your nuts, you have to stop smoking weed. Heavy's a bad influence.
Of course, my queen. All of my gas money will go to your OnlyFans. The rotation is starting in the common room. Start through. Sorry, Harry, but Amani says I can't smoke with you. Bad influences.
Roll your shit ass nigga. Smoking, bro. I'm just the smell snapping you out of it. Crushing a stanker.
What?
Bad up, Ralph. My apologies. Amani, get the fuck up at my trap house home.
You fucking twat. How am I supposed to afford my credits now, bum-ass nigga?
Better get on that wizard welfare, mudblood.
The fuck?
I sense Potter is becoming a bigger trap star than Steve. We must run up on these ops now. Send the Dementor plugs.
The fuck?
And there's a part 2.
Oh my god.
What?
No. You know, Cut, it's just this YouTube channel where a bunch of people explain shit that they do.
Yeah.
Parents explain to their kids why they smoke weed.
Huh. Interesting.
Ooh. My dad didn't have to explain. Rick and Morty if they were black.
Rick and Morty Go to the Hood. There's another one like that. Watch the part 2 of the Harry Potter one. It's pretty good.
Rick and Morty.
That, or you can watch the what's it called one as well. Squidward one. Squidward is actually kind of good. Squiddy gets hurt.
Me and Kara are still planning things for next week. And I think we might be left alone at the main event.
Oh.
So we can play pool and bowling and laser tag without having someone follow us and annoy the fuck out of us.
Yeah, that's totally the only thing.
And we can eat at the food court.
And what? What was that?
And we can eat at the food court.
Once again, I know you, Mark. You're not just gonna be doing wholesome things.
Hey man, I know where I should and shouldn't do.
Mark, if she gives you a BJ, I won't have.
Not at main event.
Oh, why not? You're gonna. If she goes on to you and says, "I'll give you a BJ right here," you're just gonna say no.
I'll try.
You'll try. That sounds like.
It probably won't work, but
That sounds like I want to, but no, just thanks.
yeah.
You got hindered. You got hindered.
That was basically how it was last time.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, I really want to, but like,
But is that the best thing to do right now?
and then she said, you know, I've been good for long enough. Let me do something bad. I was like, fine.
Fine, why not? Yeah.
It's kind of hot the way she said it.
Ooh, there it goes.
She looks like she smells like the bottom of a purse.
Why is my internet being like this? My eyes 100 ping.
It's your internet, bro. When isn't it like that?
That's fair. I wish I could. If I like.
Three boys let a black widow
general.
spider bite them, hoping to become Spider-Man. Instead, they became Uncle Ben.
Whoa. I was kind of hoping I could.
NTR fans, vanilla lovers, Pizzeria lovers. California startup is now offering cocoon-like pods to allow 14 residents to share a single house as an escape from soaring rents and real estate prices.
Is it in California, you said?
Yep, it's just tiny pods with a bed. So 14 people can live in one house. Boy, someone's gonna love that. That would be great.
Let's see. What would be
The
great,
only
Mike?
time. Only times I would sell drugs. This person let their friend borrow their car and they found coke in their car and someone would just sell it back to them.
Yeah.
I would definitely do that. I would definitely do that. The only time I would sell them. Just send it back to them. No, I'm home alone. I'm bored. Did she see me? Where is she seeing me? Is that a bear? Oh, it's not a bear. That's insane. I don't know what to do.
See.
I'm bored at 2042. Right now. My place is Shima. Survivalist had an update. Or not. I thought I had an update.
My character
What
is
about-
bugging right now.
So, you know, I don't have PS Plus, yet I do at the same time. Because I don't have PS Plus because it ran out, but I'm using my brother's right now. And so it thinks I have and simultaneously don't have PS Plus. I might just read the Art of War, honestly. You want me to read you the Art of War?
Yes.
Alright, so. Sit down, children.
I refuse.
We're going to learn about war. Oh my ass.
Totems. So they open the other one. Okay, well, that's...
God, god, I found someone who looked like you in public, and I pointed it out to Kira, and Kira's first reaction was, ew, why do you only know white dudes?
Wow. You should have just said Chase.
I did. I mentioned Chase. He's like, he's the only black dude in here. But, you know, at least we have some.
Oh,
We're
Warren?
diverse. Warren's not black.
That's fair. Yeah, he's not black, but he's not white.
He's not
though.
black. He's not white. Yeah, I mentioned. Yeah.
He's Asian.
Yeah, I already told Kira. Like, we have Asians, Mexicans, Native Americans, blacks, whites, yellows, green.
Who yellow? What? Who's yellow? I'm confused. What you mean yellow? Who?
Purples, blues, reds.
Name off color palettes. We got some maroons.
Ocean, sea,
We got some blueberry
forest green, freshly
Yikes.
cut lawn.
blue. Your mom.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna read The Art of War, because I haven't read this yet, and I just got it yesterday. I'm gonna read it. Alright, The Art of War, illustrated Sun Tzu, translated by James Trapp. The context, alright. Planning. Quote, beginning quote, war has 5 decisive factors which you must take into account in your planning. End quote. Understand the nature of war is of vital importance to the state. War is a place where life and death meet. It is the road of destruction or survival. It demands study. War has 5 decisive factors which you must take into account in your planning. You must fully understand their relevance. First is moral compass. Second is heaven. Third is earth. Fourth is the commander.
The methods
Fifth
I use
is
to
relation.
conquer, but no man understands, and whereby the tactics I decide. So, I think that's how that quote goes.
Quote, you must study them when laying your plans and thoroughly understand the relevance.
Mark,
End quote.
you have the book. Is that not the quote?
What?
Every man can see the methods in which by I conquer, but none of them can see in which the strategy which victory derives or evolves from.
I mean, I have the book. I don't think it has a table of quotes, but if it does, I'll let you know.
Bruh, you better find the
It
quote.
has a quote like every page, though.
Well, yeah.
I'll read them.
Let your plans be as dark as night, and subtle and strike as fast as a thunderbolt.
I've heard that one, yeah.
Uh,
A moral compass brings people into accord with their rulers so that they follow him in life and death without fear. Heaven encompasses night and day, heat and cold, and change of seasons. Earth encompasses nearness and distance, ease, hindrance, wide plans, and narrow gorges, matters of life or death. The general must be possessed of wisdom, honesty, benevolence, courage, and discipline. Square. Regulation means the marshalling. I've never seen that word. What the fuck?
marshalling.
I've never heard of that word, but okay. Marshalling of army. Correct organization and control of supplies. A general must pay attention to all 5, for they represent the difference between defeat and victory. So you must study them when you lay your plans, thoroughly understand their relevance. By laying your plans and thoroughly understand their relevance. By this I mean you should consider which ruler has a moral compass, which general has ability, which side is best favored by climate and terrain, where is leadership most effective, which army is strongest, whose officers and men are best trained, who best understands the use of reward and punishment. The answers to those questions tell me who will succeed and who will be defeated. Next page. Successful war follows the path of deception.
Yeah. All war is deception.
Yeah. For they will be victorious. You should dismiss who those are not, for they will be defeated. When planning victory, according to my counsel, act according to the situation and make use of external factors. The act To act according to the situation is to seize the advantage by adapting to one's plans. Successful war follows the path of deception. Thus, when you are able to act... What?
That's to
Feign
lie.
in-
It's a synonym
feign
for lie.
Okay, this fucker's spewing out words I don't know, bro.
Just come with a word and I'll tell you if I got it.
Incapacity. Wait,
Yeah.
what? Feign incapacity.
If they feign incapacity, it means they like lie about what they can't do. So to feign incapacity would to lie about your capacity. So it's like you basically act like you can't do anything, right? If
But
you,
in
reality,
in reality,
are
you can
capable.
do a lot more than you're saying.
Yeah, it's like feigning incapacity would be like telling your soldiers purposely on the battlefield to be sloppy on the first battle, so the enemy gets an impression that your army is unorganized,
That's smart.
so that whenever the second battle happens, they will go for more. Yeah, things like that. You do dangerous. You basically fool the enemy into thinking you are not as high quality as them, so they do more dangerous stunts.
So they do more daring things, thinking that they'll
Yeah.
actually have
So-
a successful push.
For example, Washington, like for the colonial army, they were pretty ragtag in general. But one thing that always happened with the British Army is that Washington would never expect a flank from his left. Never. And
Why?
even if there was information that it was coming, anytime Washington was flanked from the left, he was like, "Ah, they came from my left side. What do I do? No!"
Why did he never expect it?
I don't know. But he in like the Colonial War and the Revolutionary War, I think he's flanked like by the left, from the left like 3 times, and every time he gets caught.
What the fuck?
And I think it's okay, so like you know the idea of like how you split up your forces, where you split up if you go to do a flank, right? You take a small specialized unit that's highly trained and they go do the flank. And then you take the majority, the masses of your units, which are going to be moderately trained, and they're used as the distraction. And since your opponents see that moment of weakness, they think they killed off your good soldiers, or they'll be cautious. If you have your soldiers feigning that they're all terrible, that flank will be very successful, most likely, unless there's intelligence that suggests otherwise.
Yeah.
Like, because they
considering
won't
it's recon.
expect a flank. They'll think we've killed enough of their men where they're panicking, so we should rush in. Thus, a flank is gonna go ho ho ho, and no boo boo on them. Although the flank could be unsuccessful due to lack of men or materials or anything like that. But in theory, that would be successful.
My crush told me in the future she wants her kids to marry mine because I have a good heart. What zone am I aiming in right now?
I'm not the friend zone. Am I like the? I'm like the father-in-law zone.
Alright. Continuing.
All right.
When deploying foreign inactivity, when you appear close, appear to be far off. When you are distant, appear to be close. When your enemy seeks an advantage, lure him further. If he is in disorder, crush him. If he is organized, be ready for him. When he is strong, avoid him. When he is angry, goad him further. If he is humble, be overbearing. If he is resisting, harry him. I thought that said marry him for a second. If his armies are united, split them. Attack where he is unprepared. Appear where you are least expected. Thus, you may see that in war. Surprise is the key to victory. A victorious leader plans for many eventualities before the battle. A defeated leader plans for only a few. Many options bring victory. Few options bring defeat. No options spell disaster. It is by using all of these considerations that will foresee who will be victorious and who will be defeated. Defeated, not defeated. Case study. Sicily, 1943. World War II. Sun Tzu reports that victorious leaders' plans for many eventualities beforehand. Allied forces in World War II enjoyed remarkable success in their amphibious landing at Sicily in 1943, but their victory became a hollow one because of lack of plan for what to do next. Sicily, whatever, became an end to undo itself. And then there's pictures of British soldiers in World War
What
II.
year did Art of War come out? What?
Hmm?
I thought this was like a way
The Art of
later thing.
Sun Tzu existed in like 300 BC. Around that, 300 BC, maybe around that. Oh, this is a long one. Holy shit. Ready for my stuttering?
Let's hear it.
I love this book already, honestly.
It's pretty good.
At the Casablanca Conference in January 1943, the Americans and British committed an amphibious invasion of Sicily. Other options were considered, but Sicily had several advantages. Its capture would make the Mediterranean safe for shipping, and engage and destroy a greater number of German divisions, capture more and better airfields within bombing range of southern Italy, and perhaps cause the Italian government to seek peace. A Sicily operation would satisfy the United States because it would save shipping and deploy troops already in theater, and conclude the Mediterranean campaign. In fact, Americans accepted Sicily largely because it seemed a dead end. These considerations would facilitate the true U.S. objective, a cross-channel invasion of France. The British agreed to Sicily for shipping considerations, a desire to punish Italy, and hope of eliminating Italy from the war. The British were sure that the loss of Sicily would weaken the enemy. Despite these immediate advantages, Operation Husky was not planned within the context of leading to an overarching strategic objective. At La Casablanca, the Allies that chose Sicily not because of anything inherent to Sicily, but because, as Samuel Morison concludes, quote, something had to be done in the European theater in 1943, end quote, and, quote, it was entered upon as an end to undo itself, not as a springboard for Italy or anywhere else. The choice was strategic compromise conceived in dissension and born of uneasy alliance, a child of conflicting concepts and unclear in purpose. This failure to consider Sicily as part of something bigger than itself ultimately left the Allies with a rather hollow victory. There was no operational sequel planned as a follow-on to success of Sicily. Part of the reason of this omission was that it had been a difficult process to agree on Sicily. The participants in La Casablanca Conference did not want to tackle what to do next. As Little Hart put it, an attempt to decide on the next objective would have revived divergent
opinions, perhaps?
Divergences, I guess.
Differences.
Yeah, of view. But in such a matters in tactical deferment apt to result in strategic unreadiness. The Allies would pay for failing to come in terms on a common strategy. At the outset, General Omar Bradley, who commanded the 2nd Corps during the invasion, wrote, there was no decisions reached about how to exploit the victory in Sicily. It was an egregious error to leave the future unresolved. It led to misguided planning for a cloudy conclusion to the Sicily operation and costly mistakes beyond Sicily. The combined chiefs of staff were successful in selecting an operation at La Casablanca. General Dwight... What kind of fucking name is that?
General Dwight
Eisenhower.
Bro.
Yeah, General Dwight Eisenhower.
Yeah.
General Dwight Eisenhower would be Supreme Commander. Admiral Sir Andrew Cunningham would be in command of naval forces, and Air Chief Marshal Sir Arthur Tedder would command air forces. General Sir Harold Alexander would command the 15th Group, consisting of 70th Army under General George Patton and 80th Army under General Sir Leonard Montgomery.
I thought. Oh yeah, MacArthur's in the South or Pacific Theater. He's not in the European theater.
To act according to the situation is to seize the advantage by adapting to one's plans. Sun Tzu.
Article.
I'm gonna say that every time. Sun Tzu. Article.
You gotta quote it. You don't want to get plagiarized.
Exactly. Failures in planning. Eisenhower had his staff immediately begin. What?
The CIA is always listening.
There's a camera in my room. Eisenhower had his staff immediately begin planning, but not with great effect. One major obstacle was that the commanders were currently engaged in fighting in Tunisia. Tunisia?
Dinosaur. Wow.
Dinosaur, yeah, they were currently fighting in Dinosaur, and could not participate in the process. Montgomery described this time as of one absentee landlordism. That sounds like a fucking diagnosis. General Mark Clark, 5th Army Commander, was more appointed. His diary for 28 April contains the following entry. It is inexcusable that high planning on an overall scale is not taken into definite form. Planners should project themselves forward and set up grand-scale strategic plan for the Allied forces. You cannot win this war by capturing islands. No significant progress was made at the Trident Conference of May 1943, other than instructing Eisenhower to plan such operations in exploitation of Husky as are best calculated to the enemy Italy from the war, and contain the maximum number of German forces. Various possible plans beyond Sicily had been discussed, but no decisions were made. Such as matters were reserved for the future. An unfortunate habit of pushing decisions down the road. Trident turned out to be another stage in a protracted debate rather than a determination. Despite this ambiguity, I knew the word, I just forgot to say it, an armada of 2,500 vessels rendezvoused in the central Mediterranean on 9th of July at 2:45 a.m. on July 10th. The ships reached their what?
Huh?
Huh?
Their destination?
Debarkation, whatever.
Departure?
Points. I don't think departure is spelled like that.
Is it like depart or?
It's like debark.
Oh, to like embark. The opposite is to debark, I think.
I've never heard that. To debark some points and began landing troops with almost no resistance from Italian coastal forces at 6 a.m. on 11th July. General Alfredo Gazzuni. That is the greatest name I've ever heard.
Alfredo Gazzuni. I wonder if he's Italian.
He is.
Yeah.
Who commanded the 6th Italian Army, mounted a counterattack with Livorno and Hermann Göring divisions. By noon, German tanks were within 2,000 meters, 6,560 feet, of the bench and were firing and unloading parties. However, determined resistance and massive naval gunfire forced the Axis units to retreat after losing 1/3 of their tanks. The following day, Gazzuni began to systematically withdraw to the San Stefano line. His intention was to evacuate Sicily after delaying the Allied forces as much as possible, still reeling from the losses in Stalingrad and Tsushima.
Where is this guy? Is he looking for the hatch? You're just waiting for the
It shows a war map. This is really cool. Yo, this is a war map. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at, but this looks cool. until they keep going. Sir. Sir.
Hello?
Page 17.
Yeah. Send what back?
What?
Love you too. Darn, I can pull a fast one.
What?
Basically, I had asked to borrow some money so I could do something. And I ended up not needing the money. So I returned the money, right? And then I was admonished for doing so.
What?
Yeah. So I'm getting the money back, apparently.
So wait, you asked to borrow money, you couldn't use the money, so you tried to give it back, but then who's giving it to you?
Call.
Is that right?
Yeah, so now they're giving me the money back under the condition
Why?
I have to pay it back. I'm like, what? Yeah,
Yo,
I guess
here's your money, but nope, keep it. Oh.
now they're just giving it to me with no strings attached.
That's great. Question mark?
I guess, I don't know. That's weird. Well, now I
Watch
have...
them like 6 years later, bitch. Where's the money?
Yeah.
You gonna pay interest or?
Which means I'll have $18 to my name. Oh, gee.
Holy shit! I have more than you. I'm gonna sit in this position. It's more comfortable. All right. Would you like me to continue?
Oh, sure.
Was it page 14 or 17? It was 17. Okay. Okay. Now we hear the name of the big man. Hitler opted not to issue his unusual halt at all costs order. Montgomery's attack upon the east of Sicily was painfully slow. On July 17th, Patton proposed that his troops overrun western Sicily and take Palermo. Alexander approved, and Patton entered the port on 22nd of July. The following day, he captured the western tip of Sicily. The next day, Alexander ordered Patton to turn eastwards towards Messina. The primary...
$18.93. Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, bro. What? How much did you ask for?
20. I'd asked for... Hello? Hello? Yeah. I'm not. Okay. Alright. I love you too. Alright. Yeah, with you and your mom. Alrighty then. Alright. Huh? I haven't really tried to bond, I'm gonna be honest. Well, I had that one on as what we were buying, but I haven't really, I'm at home, so I don't really. I may be there. Am I? Hey. I love you too.
Love you more.
Nice. Ooh-wee.
Yo, they got fucking surrounded from the north. Holy shit.
Huh?
I'm looking at the war map and I realize, holy shit, they got hit from the south.
What are you referring to? War map of?
The invasion of Sicily.
Oh, I see.
Yo.
No, they got styled on.
Yeah, they really
Whoa.
did. Bro, the amount of fucking troops they sent. They sent 160,000 troops to Sicily.
Okay.
Would you like me to continue?
Yeah, sure.
The following day... Oh, fuck, I already lost. The following day, he captured the western tip of Sicily. The next day, Alexander ordered Patton to turn westward into Messina, primary transit port between Sicily and the Italian mainland, with Montgomery bogged down at Campania. I think it's Campania.
Campania.
Alexander...
Yeah.
Oh, where is Campania?
That sounds right. It's Campania.
Oh, that's where Campania is. Okay, I just looked at the world map. It is in the east. In Campania, Alexander redrew the army boundaries, authorizing Patton to approach Messina from the west, while Montgomery continued to push from the south. On the morning of 17th August, elements of the 7th Infantry Regiment, 3rd Infantry Division, entered Messina. Sicily was a victory, but according to Bradley, it had a, quote, cloud on the tile, end quote. As he claimed, there was no master plan for the conquest of Sicily. Nothing had been worked out beyond the limited beachhead objectives. Just hours before the Allied reached Messina, the last Axis troops boarded ships for Italy. Sun Tzu advises commanders, what if the enemy leaves you with an opening, rush through it. The Allies had never planned to do so.
Hold on.
Next quote from your boy Sun Tzu. Waging war. Only someone who understands the perils of waging war can also understand the best way of conducting it. That sounds like Sun Tzu.
Yeah.
Was he a wise man? Most likely. He was Chinese. So he was Chinese. Okay. Alright. Waging war. As for military operations, let us consider an army of 1,000 attack chariots, 1,000 heavy chariots, and 100,000 armored troops, all provisioned for a campaign of 1,000 li to the power of 4, allowing for expenses at headquarters and the front, the entertainment of allies and guests, the cost of glue and lacquer for maintenance, and the manufacture of chariots and armor. An army of 100,000 men will require daily expenditure of 1,000 jin. In waging war, victory is the prize, but if it is delayed, both troops and weapons are blunted. Besieging a city exhausts your strength. A protracted campaign depletes the state's resources, with your soldiers and weapons dull, strength and resources spent. Your rivals will seize their chance to rise upon you. Then, no matter how wise you are, you can turn nothing to your advantage. Thus, although I have heard of reckless haste in war, I have never heard or seen a wise delay. Nor has any state benefited from a prolonged war. Only someone who understands the perils of waging war can also understand the best way of conducting it.
Smart man, smart man.
Sun Tzu. A general who truly understands warfare controls the people's fate. Sun Tzu. A skilled general leaves troops only once and transports provisions from homes only twice. He brings equipment from home, but forages for food from the enemy. This will how he keep his troops fed. Provisioning for an army at a distance is sure way of emptying a state.
No.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Yeah. I'm good. I have that leftovers from friend stuff. Alright. Alright then. Alright. Love you. Bye. I was just called to ask if I wanted to borrow more money. Because I think they figured out that they kind of just gave me that money back for free. They're like, oh, darn.
Give him more.
Give him some more and maybe he'll pay us back. You know?
Maybe he'll pay us back. If we give him more, maybe he'll feel bad.
Maybe he'll feel bad and so he'll pay us back. And maybe that could also be just them being nice. I don't know. Family can be confusing like that.
As for 300 bucks.
I would never do that, Mark. I am not a monster.
I don't think any of us are.
You would.
I wouldn't.
You would definitely.
I could easily ask my aunt, or my grandpa, or my dad, or my
would
mom.
ask.
Not my
You would
mom,
ask.
my grandma.
You did.
I've never asked any of them for money. They just gave it to me.
Exactly. But if you did ask, would you get it?
It's like 50-50. For my grandpa, most definitely. For my dad, probably. For my aunt, unlikely. For my dad, it's unlikely because he's unemployed right now.
He's in a what?
He got fired.
Wow.
I don't know, but he no longer does home renovation. My grandpa owns a construction company, so
He's making the big bucks.
he's making a big buck. Though sometimes he has his lays, so he doesn't get his money. Alright. Continuing! General who understands warfare controls the people's fate. Sun Tzu. A skilled general. Wait, fuck. I already went through that.
Sun Tzu, the art of seducing your mom.
That word. What the fuck is that word?
How's it spelled?
EXCHEQU.
Exquisite?
Exchequer.
Accusate? Maybe?
Just gonna Google it.
Is it spelled with an A or an E first?
E.
Maybe exquisite.
Highly doubt that.
Exchequer.
Exchequer? Who the fuck? A British bank account. Okay. I don't think Sun Tzu's talking about British bank accounts. Oh, it's a person who is in charge of money. Okay. Okay, well that's exchequer. That's a weird name. Way of emptying the state exchequer and beggaring the populace. Prices are inflated by the presence of an army. Inflation swallows up the people's money so that tolls and taxes become oppressive. With strength snapped and wealth depleted, households are stripped bare and the peoples will lose 70% of their income. As public finances, broken chariots and broken down horses, restocking of weapons, shields, and army, draught oxen, and transport wagons. All of these will account 60% of the exchequer. It is of these reasons that a wise general forages food from the enemies. 1 zong of an enemy's food is worth 20 zong of your own. 1 of dan of the enemy's supplies is worth 20 dan of your own. For your soldiers, anger must be the spur of killing an enemy, and reward must be the stimulus of defeating them. Thus, in a chariot battle, if 10 chariots or more are taken, then the reward of the soldiers who capture the first one. Change the flags and standards who captured the chariots, and add them to your own squadrons. Treat the captured soldiers well, and look after them. This is a tactic of using the defeated enemy to increase your strength. So you can see the war in the winning alone that matters. And there is no merit in prolonging a campaign. A general who truly understands warfare controls the people's fate. He is the master of the state's security. So if you have prisoners of war,
Use them.
treat them well. Treat them well. They're stuck in the Romans. Is this talking about the Romans? It is. I'm honestly comfortable sitting in this position. I don't think I would be. Okay. Would you like to continue it?
Yep. Keep going.
Okay. Zama, 202 BCE. After the Romans suffered disastrous defeats at the hands of Hannibal's Carthaginians at the Battle of Lake Trasimene and... What kind of fucking names are these? Canine, the Second Punic War dragged on without either side able to achieve a final victory. According to Sun Tzu, prolonged campaign is a bad policy, and both the Romans and Carthaginians, I think that's how you say it, would have preferred to not extend the war. Yet Hannibal could not take Rome itself. The Romans could not drive the Carthaginians out of Italy. The deliberate delaying of doctrine of Fabius, served Rome well enough for 13 years, harassing Hannibal without comforting him in a major battle. Oh, that's smart. So the war map shows that the Romans had a slightly wider formation, so they were able to kind of encircle the Carthaginians, which is a good tactic. The consul Scipio, this is fucking weird, these names. His prestige, much enchanted by his victories against the Carthaginians in Spain, argued for a direct invasion in Africa, present-day Sinop, with the capital of Carthage, whatever, as the target. Only in this way, the war finally ended in victory for Rome. I swear I'm gonna have a stroke. As Sun Tzu would have said, it is winning alone that matters. Many of the Roman Senate argued that such bold course was too dangerous, although some Senate supported the idea, lending weight onto Scipio's... I think it's Scipio, not Scipio. Scipio's proposal was the fact that such invasion was feasible due to Roman control of the sea, an advantage Rome had gained by the end of the First Punic War. Scipio was also gaining the support of 7,000 veteran volunteers, who joined the forces as he was gathering in Sicily. The Senate decided to authorize the invasion, with Sicily serving as Scipio's base. The Roman army there included remnants of the 5th and 6th legions, survivors of Cannae. They were seasoned veterans with a score to settle with Hannibal. Vital to Roman prospects in Africa was a new alliance in Numidian chief Massinissa. As the fucking hell, what are these names? Bro, my brain too small for this. Is that it?
Yep.
This hurts.
What word is it?
These fucking names. Had formerly been allied with Carthage. The Numidians. Wait, is that actually his name? Numidians. It is. Numidians were excellent light cavalry, as the Massinissa joined forces with Scipio when the Romans arrived in Africa in 203 BCE. This represented an augmentation of the first about 4,000 first-rate horsemen. Scipio moved quickly from the coast and won the Battle of the Great Plains. Sun Tzu would have approved of Scipio's methods at this point. A skilled general lives troops only once and transports positions from home twice. He brings equipment from the home, but forages for food from the enemy. This is precisely what Scipio did. I mean, that is smart. If you can't find supplies at your place, find supplies at their place.
Yeah.
Because then it lowers...
the only problem with that strategy is if they initiate a scorched earth policy.
What?
Scorched earth policy.
What is that?
It's what the Russians did in World War II. Basically, the strategy you're talking about is what the Germans used, right? It's a live off the enemy strategy, right? So the Russians, and this also happened with Napoleon, they used this strategy to the book, but the opponent said, okay, you're going to use our strategy, you're going to use our things. We'll just burn everything to the ground. What are you going to do then?
Smart.
So they burn.
Y'all are taking our supplies? We don't need supplies.
No, it's like if a city's about to be captured, you burn it down.
Yeah, if you know you're about to lose something, demolish it.
Yeah. Get what you can out, burn the rest of the ground.
Then, yeah, get what you can, and then dip.
Yeah, because
Demolish it. That's like leaving a city, waiting for the enemy to get there to forage it when there's nothing there, and then just sending artillery.
yeah.
Okay. Then there's a map of Romans and Carthaginians, and then Romans kind of encircled them. The Carthaginians, I guess, tried to counter-circle, because they kind of retreated. They kind of retreated in a circle in a way, so I guess they kind of countered that. That's weird. As well as mercenaries, to lend this army some weight, both literally and figuratively, a force of 80 war elephants was organized. Holy shit! I forgot war elephants were a thing. That's cool.
Yeah, Rome had that.
I know they did?
Yeah.
I didn't know Rome used that.
Yeah, Rome had elephants.
I did not know that. Some of these war elephants may have not been fully trained as per usual Carthaginian standards. Hannibal took charge of his army in time to command it and bar the path to the city of Carthage. The opposing armies met at Zama in 202 BCE, probably in October. The outcome of the whole war was very much at stake. Some Roman sources had put the strength of Hannibal's army at over 50,000, but it was probably no more than 40,000 men at most. This gave Hannibal a sight of numerical edge over Scipio, who had roughly 35,000 troops. One advantage that Scipio had was in cavalry. He had some 6,100 good horsemen, including Romans, Numidians, and compared to Hannibal's, which was almost 4,000 cavalry, which included some Numidians loyal to him. Each side organized its infantry in 3 main lines, with cavalry on the flanks. Hannibal placed his mercenary infantry in the first line, and his Carthaginian recruits in the second line, and his veteran troops in the third line as a reserve. 3 main lines of Roman infantry was standard. Practice at the time. With Hastati in front. It's in cursive. It makes it harder to read. Jesus Christ. What?
I don't know. Playing kinda lost with you. Getting kinda bored.
You can listen to me read the book.
Well, I have been reading to you, listening to you. Thus is I think one of the few reasons my boredom is still satiated, you know?
What?
Satiated. I'm not like bored to the point where I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna get off. I might just need to play a different killer, because I've been playing a lot of Blight. We'll play it.
Stop playing Blade.
We'll play some Speed Demon Oni. Why not?
That fucker.
Ha! Zoom!
I have big mallet, you fuck.
Yeah.
Presently in the second rank in heavy Trinari as a reserve. Light infantry velites formed a screen in front of the three main lines. Hannibal placed his 80 elephants in the front of his main lines with orders to attack and disorder the Roman formations. Some of the elephants, unfortunately for Hannibal, were panicked by Roman trumpets and ran in the wrong direction, right into Carthaginian cavalry on Hannibal's left. Messina, with his own Numidian cavalry opposing Hannibal's left, took this opportunity to charge and repulse the Carthaginian cavalry, pursuing them from the field. The rest of the elephants charged into the Roman lines, but Scipio had anticipated their attack. The Roman Velites purposefully screened gaps between Scipio's manifold formations, then fell back into the gaps, leading the elephants to charge between Roman formations. The elephants and the riders then found themselves showered with javelins, the pillar from all sides. The Romans sealed off gaps behind the elephants before the Carthaginians forces could come to their aid. The key component of Carthaginian force had been neutralized and eliminated. Meanwhile, the Roman cavalry on Scipio's left, under Ledius, had also successfully attacked Hannibal's cavalry opposing them and pursuing them from the field. Messina had done one other flank. This left Carthaginians and the Roman infantry to fight out the battle in the center of the field. This was a fierce fight. The Romans, although somewhat outnumbered, had an advantage and higher percentage of veteran troops, while the Carthaginians relied heavily on their mercenaries and new recruits. Oh, I forgot to read the quote. So you can see now that in war, is winning alone that matters. There was no merit in prolonging a campaign. Sanze. Did nobody wear armor? What the fuck? There's a painting that shows the war, and it looks like one of the dudes making it with a corpse. And it's just a bunch of other naked dudes riding elephants and shit.
All that is weird.
Yeah, 16, like, really old paintings are fucking weird, bro. There's a dude that has an arrow that's just gonna, like, throw it at someone or something. I'm gonna throw this arrow at you. I've thrown my arrows before, they're not that accurate.
Yeah.
But if you throw it really hard and like
okay, so my little brother bought a blowgun, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am surprisingly accurate with that thing.
Yeah, blowguns are too hard to be accurate with, but like
I hit like a bullseye from like 20 feet away. I was like, yeah. I was like,
you.
Yeah. If I ever go gay, God, that man's gonna be lucky. Like, that's some power.
I'm hungry. I might go get something to eat.
Make a dart go 20 feet. Dear God. Had to like, calculate the arc on it and everything.
If he can blow that hard, imagine how much he can suck.
Yeah, that was the joke I was making, buffoon. I was like, it's like if I ever go gay, he's gonna be very happy. Getting blowjobs, the Glock 9000.
Yeah, I remember the Glock 9000.
Oh yeah, Mark, you still are contractually obligated to give out.
Oh my fucking god!
If you need, I will pull out the document.
You better fucking shave.
Why would I not? Like,
good.
If you're gonna get your dick sucked, you don't want like them get a mouthful of hair. That's kind of fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking like don't ever do that.
Like if we're just gonna be fucking, I don't see a point. But if there is a concern or a chance I may get blowed, yeah, I'm shaking. Like,
good.
Don't worry, Mark. I'll make sure it's extra clean shaven. I'll even put some like I'll get some.
Boy, that shit That shit better be baby ass smooth.
It'll be baby smooth. It'll be baby smooth, and guess what? I'll get like strawberry shaving cream. Oh, it'll smell like strawberries.
I hate strawberries.
Watermelon then.
Somewhat acceptable.
Banana, pineapple. I don't know. Banana would be ironic though.
I do like bananas though.
Banana. Oh, you like banana? Whoa.
Dude, banana pancakes are fucking great. I love banana
agree.
pancakes.
You ever had banana bread?
I love banana bread.
Banana bread's delicious.
Have you ever had cinnamon pancakes?
No.
I haven't had them in a few years, but I remember they were great.
Wait, are killers really that sparse right now? That is kind of depressing. Huh.
Kara wants to give me a ring because I gave her a ring, and
Yeah.
she was like, "Hey, which ring do you want?"
Oh yeah, didn't you say like a tungsten?
It wasn't Well, I did want a tungsten ring, but those are like
What,
200 bucks.
expensive?
Yeah, those are expensive as shit. So she was like, "Just choose a silver ring." And so I'm doing a silver ring with a little squiggly engravings.
I see. But yeah. Did you say...
It's so cute.
what are you talking about?
I don't know why. It's the weirdest shit, but it's so fucking adorable. I don't know why.
What is it?
A hedgehog getting an X-ray.
Oh my.
I don't know what's so cute about it. It's just so cute. Probably
yeah,
it's
Mark.
like tiny. Probably because it's like his tiny legs.
I see. Mark, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if you ever make good on the court deal, it best be good head. If you get me a cut or something, I'm gonna make you have to go for
I'm
round
not
two.
gonna use teeth, bro. I'm not my girlfriend.
I don't know, man. It'd be your first time. I don't know if you
It'll be my first time. I'm gonna try not to bite you, cause that's gonna be hard for both of us.
and if you bite me, you're going for round two. It's a Billy.
I'll make sure to bite as hard as I can.
If you take a piece off, oh, I will. There's a
There
possible
will be
chance.
a real court order for murder.
There, I will most definitely. If you bite hard enough to where like there's an imprint, we're gonna have problems. There's gonna have to be reparations.
New order, deep throat.
That as I've said, Mark. As we know, my penis is bigger than yours, and I'm just saying if you can choke your girlfriend, I have an opportunity to kill you, you know?
How did he die? Deep throat. Oh shit.
Yeah. I would laugh very hard.
That would honestly be funny.
So yeah, if you bite my penis, if you give me head and bite my penis, I will either one remove your capability to bite by forcing like putting like a finger between your teeth so you can't like bite down.
I don't
But-
think I'd ever bite down, but I may accidentally like rest my teeth on you.
Or like as long as you don't bite like
I won't bite, but you may feel like a tiny nick that won't hurt.
well, okay. As long as there isn't like biting.
Because my girlfriend didn't actually bite, it's just she couldn't open her mouth enough, so she actually nicked me.
Well, then again, Mark, if knowing the size of your penis, I feel like does she just
man,
not
I
open
have a
her
big
mouth?
ass mouth. I can. Well, no. She opened her mouth. It's just that she forgot to take out her rubber bands.
Rubber bands? What?
She's wearing braces, and there's a
Yeah.
thing with rubber bands. You have to put them on the braces so that it realigns your teeth, and basically it makes it really hard to open your mouth.
I see.
Forgot to take him out. So yeah, next time she said she'd finish.
Okay.
Which I'd like to see her try.
Okay. All I'm saying, Mark.
The amount of times she has tried. I'm honestly amazed she hasn't done it.
To give reference, Mark. Okay, I don't know how to put this into reference to how girthy my penis is.
I don't think I want a reference.
Huh?
I'm gonna go get some pizza rolls.
You gotta go get some pizza rolls?
Yeah, I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get an accurate estimate of the
I think I have a bruise.
diameter of my penis.
I don't know if I'm sore or if I have bruises, but I don't see anything, so it might just be sore.
You have both.
Oh yeah, I scared the shit out of Kara.
How
So
come?
I know tiny bits of martial arts here and there, like how to
Yeah.
drop someone, how to like break their arm, and lock something, or how to do a blood choke, knock them out, that
Yeah.
stuff. And so I was telling her how to drop someone. So basically, you grab their arm,
Yeah.
you wrap your right arm around their neck, put your right foot behind their close foot, and then basically pull them with both of your arms to the side. And then, so they trip on your leg, and they can't really, do much. And so, she was getting a little aggressive, playfully. And so,
Yeah.
and I told her, Kara, if you don't fucking stop, I'll drop you.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't stop, so I dropped her.
I see.
But I was gentle about it. It's not like I let her fall. I let her fall, but I also hung on to her a little bit.
Yeah.
And in the midst of the choke, I put my hand on the back of her head so she wouldn't hit her. Because I'm a caring man. And so it scared the shit out of her.
Oh, there
So
it
now, all I gotta do is don't make me drop you. It's the funniest thing ever. So I did it 2 more times. But yeah, now she's terrified. But I said I wouldn't do it again.
I did
So
not run around him at all.
I want to traumatize her. Even though it's hilarious.
I see.
I offered to teach her it, but she doesn't want to. I told her she could practice on me.
Alright.
You don't want to.
Well, all I'm saying is, I believe. Hold on, how? I think my penis is about
Oh my god.
1.5 inches wide. I think. I haven't measured. Like, I've measured length, but I've never tried to measure for girth. 'Cause
I
that's
have,
just
I have
bizarre.
a full 5-inch diameter, bro.
Did the killer disconnected? Well, 5-inch diameter? I don't believe that for a second.
Well, isn't diameter like the whole? Fuck. What is? Wait, is it circumference or diameter? I don't know, man.
Circumference is like the arc of the circle. Like, how much area is in a circle. Diameter is half the radius of a circle.
I don't fucking know. I just know. I put a measuring tape to it, and it said 5, bro.
Like long? So it'd be the length.
No, like around.
Around? That's 5 inches all the way around then.
Mhm.
Which smells like cat.
I don't know.
I've seen your penis. There's no way it is 5 inches around.
I don't know. I'm too lazy to get my measuring tape. Well, it's in my drawer, but I don't want to get hard.
I wish I had measuring tape. I had to use like an old like notebook that has like a 6-inch ruler in it. It's like super off. Like I wish.
Oh, yeah, also, I might have to get off early because me and Kara we're gonna watch Spice.
Ooh.
We're gonna watch episode 4.
What?
Alright, we're gonna watch episode. Wait, is it 4 or 5?
5.
Yeah, it's 5.
I already watched. I'm gonna spoil it. Hot.
Bite your dick.
Whoa there. I may like it. Whoa. Pause.
Wait, hold.
Pause. Pause.
Calm your shit, brother.
Brother. brother, calm yourself. But yeah, like, what's it called?
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go get pizza roll.
You're gonna go get a singular pizza roll.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay. Go stupid, go crazy, whoa! Um... That's what that is. Color eyes blue. Imagine having brown eyes. Whoa. I like the blue, weird green. It's weird. Trying to think. Un momento, attends.
Hello.
Also, one additional thing that toothpaste does that mouthwash doesn't is it neutralizes acid secreted by bacteria. When bacteria breaks down sugar in your mouth, it secretes a byproduct called lactic acid. This acid is what eats away at the calcium in your teeth, causing cavities. To counteract this acid, toothpaste contains a basic substance called calcium carbonate, which neutralizes the acid. By the way, if you've ever eaten something sweet like candy or chocolate, and then a half hour later your mouth has a bitter aftertaste, it's because the bacteria in your mouth are converting the sugar into acid, causing the bitter taste. Okay, major point. Technically, brushing your teeth is better than using mouthwash. Whatever. Well, I don't do that. You know what? How about if I use mouthwash 2 or maybe 3 times? It kills way more bacteria. This is mouthwash.
I'm too idiot. You're the one who told me you'd be ready 5 minutes ago. In 5 minutes, here you are, in the bathroom, taking up my time.
I'm doing my experiment. Here's the results. Surprisingly, there is a drop in bacteria after using mouthwash for a longer period of time. This shows that mouthwash may be somewhat effective in reducing plaque when used for long periods. One thing I noticed that I can't explain is there appears to be less bacteria from the back of my mouth than there is in the front. I'm not sure as to why this is, so if you have a theory, please post it in the comments. When comparing these results with the toothbrush experiment, it's still apparent that brushing your teeth is the better option, even if you use mouthwash for 4 minutes. I was going to try and do a 6-minute mouthwash experiment, but I started to feel a really intense burning sensation in my mouth by the 4th minute, so I skipped it entirely. In conclusion, it's fairly obvious that brushing your teeth is indeed the best way to clean your mouth. I'm sure that you could gargle mouthwash for 6 or even 8 minutes, and it may have equal results to brushing your teeth. However, you can get just as good results from brushing your teeth with a fraction of the time. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you're wondering about the t-shirt I was wearing in the video, I'm collaborating with a very talented... In January, attendees at the party noted that Logan and JD both drank the most douche-shine out of everyone. Attended a drinking party. There was a questionable concoction being handed out called douche-shine. Attendees at the party noted that Logan and JD both drank the most douche-shine out of everyone. The two exhibited signs of drunkenness and intoxication, as goes with excessive drinking. The next day, Logan Stevenson was found dead in his bedroom. JD Bryant died just a few days later. The douche-shine concoction they drank was a mixture of Mountain Dew and methanol, also known as racing fuel. How did the two teens die, and why? But first, a quick shout out to this video. Okay, so you clicked on this video because you were curious about what happened to these substances, right? Don't worry, I was curious too. That's why I made the video. But honestly, this video is just the surface of an ocean of chemistry knowledge. If you really want to learn more about chemistry or similar fields like forensic chemistry,
If we're talking, bro, you're muted. Just saying. And if you're not muted, that's great.
Blinkist is a great tool for the job. Blinkist has a collection of over 5,000 non-fiction titles and condenses the content into easy text and audio explainers called
Good sir.
links.
Hello.
I found a link that fits both my chemistry and
Hello.
I am bored.
I am eating.
Cringe. I could go get food as well, but I kinda don't want to. I wish Chase had joined my party. Well, I was gonna play DBD with Chase because Chase was like, "Xander, download Apex so we can play again," and I was like, "Bet, bet, bet," and then I hear he's playing God of War. Yeah. Well, he's been playing it like every day. I feel like he's gonna platinum the game and he's gonna be like, you know what? I guess we can play something else now. Yeah. I may hop on Apex. I don't know. Imagine. Imagine! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I showed, my family a clip of all of us chilling, and my mother started dying laughing at, I think, one of the jokes she made. No, it was one of the jokes, Carson made. Or not Carson, Caleb. Yeah. He's like, Chase, your attendance is worse than Michael Jackson's crotch. Both abused and battered. One's just worse than the other. And it's just like, damn, he really said that. That where I may finish and watch some anime. Because I've been watching this series. It's another, like, it's an isekai trash harem series. And I kind of want to finish it because I'm on episode 10. I'm going to do that, actually. So let's stop the